Are you thinking of moving to either Temecula or Murrieta in 2025? You need to watch this video. I'm going to break down 10 specific tips of differences between Temecula and Murrieta and things that could save you tens of thousands of dollars. In this video, I'm going to be talking about different communities, ROI, rental opportunities, schools, everything that you need to know about each individual city and the differences we will go over in this video. Okay, so before we get into the differences, I did want to talk about how similar Murrieta and Temecula are in many, many ways. Safety, schooling, quality of life, everything that you are going to be interested in as a family moving to this area. These are probably the two best cities, not only in the Inland Empire, but throughout Southern California for those aspects. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk about was price. Temecula is going to be $30,000 to $50,000 more per house for the same house. So just be aware of that and what your lender has given you in regards to an approval letter. You will spend more for a house in Temecula. Okay, number two, if you're thinking of buying a rental in Temecula and Murrieta, personally, I would choose Murrieta. The reason being is that same house that you're going to buy that's $30,000, $50,000, $60,000 less, the rental rates in both cities are very, very similar. So your ROI on a rental in Murrieta is most likely going to be more than it will be in Temecula. Okay, so next up, the school system in both Temecula and Murrieta. I do not have kids that have ever gone to the school, so I can't speak specifically. All I can say is from previous clients, friends, family, everybody is very happy with their decision in regards to putting their kids through schooling in either one of these cities. And the benefit of that is I do see property demand and values reflecting the fact that we do have great schools for years to come. Okay, so next up, if you are in the luxury market, I probably would go with Temecula, just because it's more of a vacation destination. We have the wineries, and the growth or even the amount of people that will want to choose Temecula in that specific niche of the housing market, it's probably going to be better to go with Temecula. Now, there are some very nice areas of Murrieta as well, but the areas of wine country, Duluth, and Temecula are definitely going to prop up the luxury market, and those are the two areas that I would say have the most expensive homes in Temecula, and I see them continuing to grow, especially in wine country. I tell clients all the time looking for land in wine country, 2, 3, 4 years ago, there seemed to be a lot of land available. And every time I go on the MLS, there's less and less and less availability to buy land or purchase land in wine country. So if you're planning on building in wine country, make sure you get on that and don't wait too long, because the best lots are all going to be gone within 5 to 10 years. Okay, next up, you really have to look at the commute. Murrieta is going to be a great area if you're going up to Corona, Riverside, even Orange County. A lot of Temecula, even though they're side by side in way of, they're right beside each other, the south part of Temecula, there's a difference of around 30 minutes to 40 minutes, depending on where you're going in Murrieta, if there is traffic. So Temecula, if you're going to San Diego, it's going to be a better commute time. But just generally speaking, for where people are going to be working, Murrieta is a little more central. Okay, so one of the things about Temecula that I absolutely love is the amount of HOAs that actually give the residents a lot to do. And it's a clear winner in my opinion. Yes, there are HOA communities that are absolutely beautiful in Murrieta. There's just more of them in Temecula. And you're going to get pools, tennis courts, basketball courts, parks, kid tot lots. There is so much to do within these Temecula communities. And I haven't really come across a city in Southern California that has more HOAs with better amenities than Temecula. Okay, so next up, appreciation. In my opinion, Temecula is going to appreciate more long-term because, again, it's a vacation destination. You have wine country. You have Old Town Temecula. There's just more. Nobody goes to Murrieta for a vacation. There are lots of people that come to Temecula for vacation. And I did a market update about 3 months ago of the increases percentage-wise for homes in both Temecula and Murrieta in 2024. Temecula had an increase of around 6%, and Murrieta was around 3.3 to 3.6%. So that does seem to be the trend over the past 3 to 4 years. The home prices in Temecula are increasing at a faster rate than Murrieta. So next up, there's probably going to be more competition if you are a buyer coming to Temecula. Instead of maybe getting an offer at list price, or maybe even many cases under list price at this point in time, Temecula, there's going to be a lot of areas that are still selling for sure quickly within, let's say 10 days on the market. They are going at list price, over list price, and you might get into a situation where there's multiple offers. Again, this is area specific depending on the community, which I can go over with you, but just generally speaking, it's going to be tougher to get an offer accepted in Temecula than in Murrieta. Finally, if you're the type of person that wants to be around everything that's going on, I would say that Temecula is definitely going to be a better situation for you. I mentioned Old Town. Both Murrieta and Temecula have Old Towns, but if you haven't been to them, Temecula is just so much more robust. There's so much more down in the Old Town of Temecula than Murrieta. Yes, there are a few restaurants in the Old Town of Murrieta, but definitely there's a lot more going on, nightlife, that type of thing in Old Town Temecula. And of course, you have the wineries. Both areas do have hiking, but I would say again, when you talk about Duluth and that area west of the 15 freeway, there's a lot of hiking in Temecula. There's probably some hiking throughout wine country. I just haven't done them yet. But if you want to be around everything that's going on and have things close to you, so you are not driving an extra 15 minutes just to get to a grocery store, Central Temecula is going to have everything within a couple miles of you. So just to wrap this up, if you're looking for more of a luxury market, if you're, have a budget in between that $850 and $1 million, I do think that Temecula is going to be a better fit for you, just because long term you're going to make more on that house. I think the ROI is long term is going to be better. But if you're in that 750 range to 800 or 7 to 800, I would definitely look at Murrieta. And if you are looking for a rental, 100% Murrieta. So there you have it, guys. Make sure you subscribe. And if you want to learn more about both of these cities and the surrounding area of the Temecula Valley, I do videos probably once or twice a week. And until next time, from exploring Temecula and Murrieta.